Hi, I'm Lisa from the Cocoa Box and I'm going to do some chocolate making for you today. I've got bowls of melted couverture chocolate and I've got dark chocolate and milk chocolate. Couverture means coverage. It's a chocolate that chocolatiers use, artisans, and the reason it's brilliant is because it stays smooth and silky for longer. And the reason for that is it contains cocoa butter. It's a good fat. All cocoa butter comes from the cocoa bean. All chocolate is made from cocoa beans. So good quality chocolate has a good fat and has lots of health benefits. In fact, good quality chocolate has more antioxidants than red wine and green tea. The darker the chocolate it is, the better it is for you, the less sugar it contains and the more of the bean, and that's where all the vitamins and minerals come from. So this is the dark couverture chocolate. It's been melted and tempered. Now tempered means we've lowered the temperature in a controlled manner. If I made chocolates from ready melted chocolate, it wouldn't set. What we do is we have big chunks of the couverture chocolate, we melt it down over a bain-marie, and then I'd add smaller chunks of the couverture chocolate, handfuls at a time, stir it in, and then I'd use a thermometer to measure the temperature. Ideally it should be around 32 degrees for my chocolates to set beautifully. Now the centre of my chocolates that I'm using today is a chocolate caramel fudge, one of my favourites. I've also got some different toppings to make my chocolates look pretty. I've got some sugar balls and some edible glitter, which is delicious. I'm going to be using a cutter to cut out a shape in the shape of a heart. Very nice. And I'm also going to be using a dipping fork to dip my centre in chocolates. So let's make some chocolates. I'm going to get my cutter, I push into my fudge and I pop it out with my finger. Now what you don't want to do at this point is stab your fudge because you'll never get it off your fork. So you want to be elegant and place it on the end of your fork. What I tend to do is just dip it straight in. I coat it with chocolate and then I tap, tap, tap. If I didn't tap off the excess chocolate, I'd have a big mound of chocolate and fudge, which sounds delicious, but it would never set. So tap it off, scrape it, and then I'm going to put it onto the silicone parchment. You want to clean off your fork with the tissue. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a little bit of decoration. First, I'm going to show you some drizzling techniques. Drizzle it over my heart shape. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use some edible glitter, which looks stunning on dark chocolate. And what you don't want to do is paint the glitter on, because that will just clump and be horrible. So I'm going to load my brush and then tap the glitter on, and it really is stunning. But maybe you don't want to use edible glitter, that's fine, you want a bit more colour, so let's try the sugar balls. Very simply sprinkle it. They'll take about 5 minutes to set, and there you have beautiful handmade, hand decorated chocolates.